time to awaken from your slumber. Julia, wake up, it's a very special day. Suppose the head injuries won't make it any better. What is the matter, Julia? Surely you cannot be complaining about the comfort of your fridge. No! It is those dreams again you're having, Julia. I have them too. Can't quite get them out of my head. They're so bouncy, so vibrant, profound, so hypnotic. The limited edition Krusty plushie is only available for another 24 hours. Buy it before it's gone forever. This is your last chance. Damn it, Julia! Candle does not want to hear it anymore. You must devour your breakfast meal of gasoline in a metal can and mysterious meat packaging. You cannot start your first day of school on an empty tum-tum. If Candle has to force this down your mouth with silly straw chopsticks again, Candle... Julia? Well, if you were that tired, maybe you shouldn't have been up all night playing Donkleby jam ferrets and biting the rubble worms. We must not go through this again, Julia. You must have a bath. It is raining, and the holes in the roof, they leak. We must find a new kind of liquid. Julia, use my saliva. Oh gosh darn it, Candle is just not producing. The morning is clear, and we thank her for this. For if it was not for her, we will not have the clarity of mind to do what must be done. Embrace the fall, Julia. Candle knows it must be correct. Candle thinks you're doing very well. Candle will come and catch you now, but he'll use the stairs. And wait until morning. It is quite wet, and it is also cold. Julia? Julia, what are you doing in the Brahmin pen? You cannot stay here and play with Harold all day. No matter what they tell you, Harold cannot teach you social economics. Julia must trust Candle. And Candle must take Julia to her first day of school. It's scary out there, but Candle knows the lessons must be learned. If there are no men in the sun, then why did they play jazz at such a delicate hour? Carol wondered if they'd be such Olympic strippers. Candle would whisper to her parrot to quell the ruckus. Oh, good of you to join us. Now the first lesson, Julia. Life isn't here for your entertainment and must be respected, or else violent tendencies could occur. You know, back in olden times, we used to call them giraffes. They shrunken their necks down considerably, Julia. Candle misses the way they were. Don't get too close, Julia. They are liable to lashing out. What? Candle says what? Back off, Julia. Julia, back off. You're angering the wild animals and we don't possess a lawyer. Julia, Julia, don't... Julia, come back here! Julia, Candle must insist. Oh, boy. Okay, Julia. Stop! Stop! Candle has tried violence as a solution to parenting, and now he's all out of ideas. Are you satisfied? Is your bloodlust quenched? Do you hear that? Sounds like gunfire. We must be close to the school. Now do remember what Candle told you about school children, Julia. Don't look anyone directly in the eye. Don't steal anybody's lunch. If you must lick a sandwich, do it when they're blinking. Oh dear. These children do look like ruffians. It's important not to engage violently with these heathens. If you engage violently in any manner, then inevitably the violence only escalates. Oh, bloody hell. Candle is very sorry. It is her first day and she doesn't really know how to... My goodness, man, what are you... Oh, you've done it. Oh, you've unleashed the rage of the caterpillar. Oh my goodness, that was incredibly violent. Candle apologizes. Were you close? Stop hurting my Julia! Candle really doesn't want to live like this. The lessons that must be taught and not these ones, Julia.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
No thank you. I'm trying to take my little darling Julia to her first day of school. Julia, what is your favorite direction? Candles is northeast. Come along, Julia, we'll ignore the strange man shouting from a balcony, which is your first lesson today, isn't it? Well, third, we've had many lessons. Candle will now give you another lesson in life. Don't play in the stand if it's slightly darker. Candle is lost. It's been a long time since we've taken you to school, Julia. Candle can't quite remember the direction. I mean, maybe we head back and ask that man for help. He was the only person to really talk to it. Well, there was that other one, but then he screamed, Candle, and Candle had to remove his head. Everyone is cold in Icetown Lake where the sharks refuse to floss. Please let Candle in. Julia is becoming insufferable. She keeps asking about the tomatoes. Candle doesn't know what to tell her. Where have the tomatoes gone? Candle could drown with one squirt. Okay, well, Candle will just open the door then. Hello? Candle. Oh, Candle is so very sorry. He got this gun on the floor and he was told to pick it up, and he doesn't normally do what people tell him because he doesn't trust people, because you shouldn't just blindly trust people, because Candle's been in several dire predicaments before where he trusted people and then he woke up with porridge in his neck. In his neck! You're probably wondering, how does Candle get porridge in his neck? Oh, you don't want to know. Goodness, were you a ballerina? I hope they find a place for you in the school dinners. Candle is drawn to the shiny. Candle wonders if we can just a little bit have it. Julia, how do you feel about guessing passwords? Oh, that was easy. Little light of life, get inside Candle's mysteriously bulbous pocket.
Hold out for the others, like we're supposed to. What are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up.
Oh, this must be history class. Well, seeing as the first teacher has failed to turn up, Julia, Candle will be teaching you then. Candle is somewhat of an expert on history. That man was Roger Danger Mouse. He was the first person to initiate a war in the history of the Earth ever. And then he would his offspring with a boat. And they would be delivered by planes, dropped into Rodney Danger Mouse II. Even though their first names are different, that doesn't make any sense. You might think. But honestly, history doesn't always have to make sense. Just believe Candle, don't read that. Then these people wrapped each other's limbs around each other like a skin octopus. They then rummaged each other's loins on top of that piece of fabric with stars in it, which, I don't know, may have been edible. And then they birthed the moon and ate broccoli. That's for being a naughty little panda. Excuse me, does anyone know that? Oh dear. Oh, I got it in my mouth. Julie, look out! He's got a close-range projectile. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Oh, these must be the fine institutionalized rabbits of the school system. Hello? And Candle wonders if you've got space for one more little crayon.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable.
Candle is Candle. Candle wonders who you are.
Fair enough.
God damn
But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And those raiders want us all dead, including you.
Right, well, Candle doesn't really understand how that relates to school. Candle just wants to know if you would take his little poppet onto a school adventure of educational proportions.
Nope.
What?
You need a minute? We figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong.
Candle cares not for your dilemma.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8.
You know that one. So if you remove 8 from 20, what do you have? 7! Yes, Candle believes there are 7 individuals left on the train.
You hear what I'm saying?
Candle has very strange dreams.
We're talking a full suit of Cherry T-45 power armor.
Oh, no.
Military issue.
Candle is awfully Julie, what's the word that Candle is looking for? Claustrophobic. Candle doesn't like tight spaces.
New guy.
What?
Hello?
Hello? Candle thinks you people are incredibly... What's her deal?
Something coming. It's angry.
Does anyone need to help this old lady to the lavatory?
And you're gonna be doing a lot of it. I saw it.
We will not. Kendall does not want to be around this peculiar woman anymore. She's got an obsession.
My gift is pretty nuts, that's for sure.
It's not a gift. Everyone has to do it.
I need you to do this.
Okay, bloody hell, we'll do it. Julia, let's go. Let's go. Let's
What's
go.
going on? Are we getting out of here?
Everyone's so impatient and so very rude here. Before we do this, Julia, remember love is always a much more powerful weapon than nasty.
No.
Shut up. Oh, look at that. That is considerably tight, constriction looking. You don't have to be in it long. Just. Oh, Kendall doesn't like the drowning feeling. Metal. Let's do this fast.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
Now, Kendall is very sorry about this, but you shouldn't have been so naughty. Now, Kendall wonders if everyone can just relax a little while. Hold your gunfire. We can sing together, so my space monkey child doesn't get the wrong impressions. Whale, eggs, tomatoes not found. A man named Gordon stuck in a bog. A fork, an apple, a friendly worm named Craig. Only one raspberry on the table, a wheelchair. Love, learning. Julia loves some burning and the screams. I wish they stopped. She loves the sound when bones pop. Should I put on a puppet show with a dead bird? Fighting space monkey, battle for the frog. An icicle in the eyelids of a snail. Oh, it's inevitable! The wishes of Earth feet conjure hope from the shadow goddess. Never when you need them, never when you need them. It's being very scary and it's coming this way, 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 it's coming this. You're a wonderful transportation device, but Candle prefers the use of his own legs and his own lungs. Thank you very much. You know what Candle means, he's got goggles. You! The man in the hat! Where's the big scaly beast? Oh, you're absolutely zero help. Julia? Julia, come out of hiding. Shoot the bloody beast! What are you doing? Candle is safe up here. These creatures can be so very stupid. Oh shit. Candle apologizes for any aggression you may feel. Surely life is slightly more complicated for you than it would be a regular snail about the field. All these wonderful, delicate people have distracted the Candle must run away. Where's my monkey? Where's Candle's space monkey? Little monkey of space, where are you, Candles dear? Candle wanders and Candle is afraid. Julia, don't. Listen. I mean, we gotta get out of here. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Remember what Candle told you about love over violence? Love over violence. What? There's nothing in the books about Candle written to be a coward. There's to sneak out of here before anyone realizes we got what? How dare you just do such a thing? Those people, I'm sure they'll be fine on their own. They're just hiding the thing. What do you mean? I suppose you're right. I suppose in every time in everyone's life there becomes a moment when you have to lay down your law. And you have to stand there and plant a flag in the ground and you have to say, not anymore, not today. Today we will be the heroes of this hour. Today we will let the wicked rule over the weak. Today we will take a stand. Today, a hero shall prevail. Today, we shall not fail. Kendall really doesn't want to hear that from you right now, Julia. Curses! You are no help! Kendall has been trying to teach you things all day, and you refuse to pay attention. You're gonna have to learn to listen to Kendall. Kendall has survived much worse than today. Much worse than today! Sometimes the ending of things are disappointing, Julia. Sometimes you don't get the conclusion you seek. Sometimes there's a big build-up with no payoff. Sometimes things just dramatically and abruptly end.
Thank you to my patron producers, Michael McSilver, Sailor Moo, Adam Nobody, Alec McNeil, Amazon Blue 65, Big Bad Dad, Conway Cthulhu, Steve Dace, and Joshua Silvers, Francis, Jace, Jackson Jokers, Joe Batsford, Kate Dolby, Louise Pryor, Muston, Mike K, Morrigan, Morbidly Offensive, Mr. Kerry, P.P. Finch, Savannah Val, Sir Caledon, Sutherland, Cider, Two Bagels, Thailand, Xavier of the Green, Zion of Calhoun.